silenzio. Ma allora vede sì che ti invito a scrivere.
Certo che se continua a mettersi i pesci morti sulla testa non ci sta da più.
Non fa ridere.
Io ti trovo molto graziosa, Caterino.
Grazie.
E il nostro piccolo clown di famiglia si divertono a giocare con le marionette.
Mi dica, suo marito lavora al pronto soccorso? Sì, al pronto soccorso. Perché me lo chiede, scusi? Per sapere se è la stessa persona che conosco. Ah, no, adesso no. Come si chiama? Si chiama Pierre. Ah? No, quello che dico io si chiama Antoine. Ho visto. Lei è innamorato.
Tutti hanno problemi.
Oh, il modo migliore per dimenticare la donna amata è fare sesso con un'altra. Ma ci vuole una donna navigata, abile di mano e che ami fare il lavoro ben fatto.
Beh, io sono destro, ma il DJ non mi ha tolto gli occhi di dosso per tutta la sera.
Ah, sì?
Sì. Mi sembra un uomo interessante. No?
No. Pierre.
Ma non c'era il discorso solo. Dov'è il DJ?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see a team that can get it done on the ground. The Seahawks are top 10 in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against the Redskins, team that wants to keep the running game in check.
Larry, no trip to the Northwest is really complete without a little rain, and we're going to get plenty of it here at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise, and he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, Prosise. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson, a dump off to Lacey, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is the rookie from Oklahoma, Samaje Perine. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Second down, Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Cousins a handoff. This is Perine. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Ah, che culo. Peccato, minchia, il tondino era venuto perfetto.
Who you're rooting for in this game? The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know.
Maria fumble.
He lost the football. It's loose. Into the Redskins have it. They do. So a first-quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Cousins gives this to Pirine. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Again, here's Pirine. Now Pirine is stripped of the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration. On 2nd down, Wilson.
He finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Procise on the toss. He finds an opening past the 40 and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Back to Procise. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
They go play action now. Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Try and run down here with Procise. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back, right at the line of scrimmage. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Again, they run. Again, it's Procise. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Procise, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau. The drive starts with a handoff to Pirine. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open.
Dale come scivolò.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a carry for Pirine. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
Perché non lanciavo?
Now that was just absolutely
che coglione
man
quello
coverage.
che sbaglia.
Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Third and long for Cousins. And he's going to go down again. Nazir Jones in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Non è sempre solo
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
They'll pitch out to Procise. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Wilson looking to throw on second down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. From left side complete. That's Richardson. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. The connection made, it's Graham. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. To throw again is Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Procise with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last
Franco.
one.
Ciao Franco, vedi che si sente la partita, no? Cioè,
come si sente la partita?
se parliamo, io sto giocando, quindi se parliamo si sente.
Forse ti sei non sti cazzo.
No,
Fotte
lo so.
sega a tutto il mondo che mi sta ascoltando, inculatevi.
Vabbè, era per giusto per
giustificare, cara mia, ma lo so, capisco benissimo. Stai facendo? Con chi stai giocando?
perdo contro Baldonero.
No, non l'avrei detto mai che perdevi con questa partita, caro mio, Dio Cristissimo.
Si sente tutto, tutto si sente.
Maria, si sente tutto. Buonasera.
Buonasera.
Qua c'è una differenza mostruosa. Quando corre mi porta tutti indietro.
Che poi non dovrebbe avere una grande linea, onestamente. I Seahawks non dovrebbero avere questa grande OL, quindi...
Allora, di difesa è grande sicuramente.
No, le difese sono mostruose, però. Aia. Io non la posso vedere e commentare.
Non lo so se ti si sente. Io ormai faccio conto che si sente sempre. Fai conto che sono entrato, la prima cosa che ho detto ad Andrea, ho detto
Non lo so
guarda,
onestamente come è combinato il party. Devo vedere come si fa. Impostazioni party.
strano che
Non
non
vuole
la
che mi
so.
senta? Devi andare su, devi andare
Consenti
su.
la tua voce per il party corrente.
Esatto, e tu
Giusto?
togli... Sì.
E quindi così non mi sente più un cazzo.
No, invece ti sento.
No, però non l'ha ancora disattivato.
No, l'ho disattivato.
No, non lo so. Vabbè, ma comunque non ve la state vedendo la partita?
Io non la posso vedere se... la posso vedere se sta in parti, quindi adesso devo trovare un modo...
No, perché non la puoi vedere se sei in party? Come? Perché, scusami, se ci vedi direttamente da lupare dove ti dice dove c'è la telecamera non lo vedi? No, però se entri nel party lo vedi. Se vai nel party lo vedi, c'è la telecamerina e ficchi forte. Capisci? Dai, fammi sappare. Nel frattempo se Alessio dice qualcosa,
Che devo dire?
va bene questo. Come sto andando? Dio cristissimo. Party. Impostazioni party. Consenti per il party corrente.
Puoi morire 45 di merda come ti odio.
They start on the ground with P-Ryan. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time.
Certe volte mi chiedo perché gioco in party con voi.
Offensive coordinator though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Now a second down throw for Cousins.
L'ha persa.
A nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Redskins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Ma come cazzo è che...
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Returnable for Lockett. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, Let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now Wilson to throw on second down. And incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Wilson. Simon has got a man. That's Richardson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
È la seconda che mi fa. Sì, quella seconda che mi fa così.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Procise on the toss right. And he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now it's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A Seahawk first down. Wilson to his big target, Graham. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks.
Ti dico, ma che devo fare?
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives.
Comunque c'è lag ogni tanto quando scelgo gli schemi, non lo so perché. Minchia, ma una cosa, una rottura di coglioni mi ci deve.
Here's Pirine. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Questa proprio l'ho lanciata io a cazzo di cane, perché onestamente un po' mi si dio. No, questo l'ho proprio lanciato male io. Non mi ricordavo che faceva la drag. Non so fosse una vertica. Vabbè, tanto. Vabbè, tanto.
Wilson gonna hand it to Procise, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's gonna go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Throw on second down. Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground at the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. From the 4, it's second and goal. This is Procise on the carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Ecco il caso Thomas Crawford, il titolo. Vabbè, io vi stavo dando ragione di una cosa di cui discutevate.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
No, comunque c'è una differenza fra... Vabbè, comunque io non mi aspettavo che la squadra mi incidesse così tanto. Devo dire che invece incidono. Non so di essere più forte, a prescindere dalla squadra. No, era Baldo, onestamente.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way
No, il fatto che non fermo nessuno in difesa, cioè. Poi fai conto c'ho 2 linebacker rotti, la safety rotta. Oh, sì. No, che culo però.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Here's Cousins. And he's got the open man. It's Allen on the comebacker. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that.
Ma io non l'ho capito sto fallo, non l'ho letto.
But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Io gioco allora sempre fuori casa.
Second down, Cousins. Setting up the screen to Pirine. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing is Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run with Procise. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 2nd down following the run. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Che porca puttana. Ai ai ai.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Vabbè, ma guardati quei minuti che non hai visto. Cioè era tipo secondo e 3, dai secondo non so quanto e 4, face mask, primo e 3. Vabbè.
They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Poi non è che dico che sono sfortunato con la squadra, però dico manco fortunato.
On second down, here's Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Ah, si è rotto pure Monroe. Ce n'era proprio bisogno.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And this offense on third down today, they converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Throwing is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now they're even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Space to maneuver at the 40. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
Okay.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the shotgun.
Non ci credo.
Touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Walsh now for the PAT. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Now P-Ryan. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On third down, Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
First down, here's Cousins.
Bella minchiata.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
Che si è rotto pure il Tatane.
Very solid gain of 27.
Ma mentre gioca la difesa. Si è rotto il... Non lo, forse si è rotto prima e ha perso adesso. Ho detto ma...
Here's Procise. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Don't cheat.
Sliding out of the pocket. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Perché ha messo sta foto, Tab? No, ha messo sta foto.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Lacey gets the handoff from Wilson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Beh, se solo voleva giocare sto quarto e 12 per me.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good.
No, non l'ho capito. Infatti ti dicevo perché ho messo sta foto. Forse per il punteggio.
If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for him on the year. Now after the made field goal, Walsh back out to kick it away.
Ah, vabbè, ma sta giocando a fare punti, quindi qual è il problema?
Here come the Redskins now. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Perché De Juice?
To a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. A very solid gain of 27. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Cousins now on 2nd down. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Non ho capito sta cosa.
They'll run again with P. Ryan. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
They'll run it with P. Ryan. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time.
Ma perché era un quarto? Che coglione. Che coglione.
They start out with a run from Procise. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So it'll be 1st down here after the run. This is Procise. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Seahawks, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Washington, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from...